Yeah. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy V Menace back in the building, man. Hey, I gotta come back on this channel. What I'm saying? I had to come back on this channel, man. Fuck, I haven't posted in such a long time. Been going through some shit, man. It's fucking life in itself, man. Fucking crazy, ain't it? But listen, I got a topic I want to speak about today, man. Like, listen, today we're finna chop it up about VAR. VAR in football, man. And I don't know, I'd have like so many ways of kind of like diving into it, but what I will say here is, man, I feel like VAR has like completely ruined football, bro. It has completely ruined football. Not anybody in football can tell me that VAR has not ruined football. I like, bro, literally nowadays it's just like referees are not even doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the point of being a referee now? Like the skill level in terms of like being a referee is like fucking out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like out the fucking. I remember when was it? Like 2016? Because I was like, no, was it 2016 or 2018? Man, I can't remember, but like Michael Oliver wasn't like the best guy at the time, but like they had like a couple good few refs, and like, bro, the thing I don't understand about VAR is, see, it's like the fans, the dumb ass, stupid ass fans that don't see. It's the people that don't pay attention to football like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that, oh, they don't give a fuck about football. They watch it like every fucking 2 weeks, that want to have a say because they go to the bar every single week. You know what I'm saying? Or like they go out every single week. So now they feel like they have like a fucking opinion about what VAR should be. And that's the problem. Bro, you don't have to use VAR for every little single thing, bro. You don't have to use VAR for every single little thing. And that's the problem. When you try to monitor VAR, like, oh, yo, you gotta come back to this situation. I'm like, bro, like, it's not that deep. Is it a pen or is it not? Is it offside or is it not? Simple. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, bro. And I feel like, bro, they should know how to, like, it's common sense, bro. It's like every genuine football fan knows what to fucking do. It's when you fucking act stupid, dumb. It's when you're trying to go into it or you're trying to think about it deeper. That's when VAR becomes fucking complicated and becomes fucking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when you dive into, we're trying to keep the player's safety intact, this and that, like, bro, it's not needed, man. Like, bro, challenge. Is it a penalty or is it not? Is it offside or is it not? And is it handball or is it not? Simple, man. And it's coming to the point where defense, no, you look at, like, refs are useless. That's number one. Refs are useless. That's number one. Number two, defenders are becoming useless in a sense. Defenders are becoming useless in a sense, in terms of like, now it's just more so, oh, hey, it's more attacking, to be honest. Three, that, bro, a person's impact on the game is literally irrelevant. A person playing in the game's impact is irrelevant, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where it's getting like, bro, that Chelsea and Spurs game, it's getting so toxic and so bad. It's getting so toxic and so fucking bad. It's like, bro, I was looking at one of these plays where, like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chelsea versus Spurs, there was an incident, and they did 3 incidents in terms of VAR, bro, it's not even like, and the problem with VAR is slow motion, bro. There's a difference between slow motion and like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between slow motion and um and full speed of play. Like a lot of like the red cards given on VAR, the slow motion, and then you can manipulate the angles. If people are watching, they're manipulating the angles so that it makes it look dangerous. When it makes it look, and then the ref's like, oh, red card, and then that changes the whole entire game, changes the whole entire league. And it's these small little things that are not needed in the game. You know what I'm saying? That are not needed in the game. Like, why are you looking at three things when there's only one thing that needs to be looked at? Is it offside or is it not? I don't understand that, bro. Like, I just don't understand. It's these little picky petty fans of like looking deep. You don't even need to look deeper into it. Here's what VAR needs to be, right? Here's what VAR needs to be. Is it a handball? Yes or no? Simple. Is it offside? Yes or no? You don't need to, bro. You don't need to bring it back. Listen, you don't need to bring it back. And this is what I feel like it's gonna come to, right? In terms of football, this is what I feel like it's gonna come to. It's gonna come to a point where it's gonna start becoming like American football, where oh, a person's gonna have to challenge, like a certain team is gonna have to throw up a challenge of like, oh, this was offside and this and that, because that's where it's going to, because it's becoming ridiculous this season. You know what I'm saying? Because it's becoming ridiculous this season. That's where it's going to go to the point where teams are gonna have two flags, or like in order for like to challenge a certain play, or like to, you know what I'm saying? And then that goes into oh, what about extra time? What about extra time? Or what about in the dying minutes? Are teams gonna have the option to challenge those type of plays and shit? You know what I'm saying? To say, oh, do we challenge that? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the amount of like, and also like extra time, bro, like having 13 minutes extra time is like, bro, is that like football, bro? Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening to the game, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening to football, bro. Like, this is not the football I know. You know what I'm saying? And it takes away, bro. I was looking at one of these fucking memes where fucking Ronaldo was looking at the ref, waiting for him to confirm whether it's a goal or not against. I think it was against Lithuania. No, yeah. And he was like, wait, and then he got the call, and then it would go. And I was like, bro, and then he did sue, and I was like, come on, what the fuck has football come to, bro? What the fuck has football come to, bro? This is not the football I know, man. This is, and it's getting away from pure football, and it's becoming like the football we know today is starting to become like America. It's like it's starting to become like American sports, where you have all these ticky tacky little shit that is just not needed. You know what I'm saying? Ticky tacky shit that's not needed, and it's like, bro, let the referees do their job, man. Like something like. It's a process into getting into that referee shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like let the referees do their job, bro. And then just only put it in place for certain things. Tackles, okay, but like tackles, here's the problem. The problem if using VAR on tackles is, bro, you can manipulate every single angle, and they do that on purpose. Why? Because safety is a huge thing, and you. Here's the thing, and it's a lose-lose situation. Regardless of where you look at it, it's a lose-lose situation, because they're looking at it from a safety standpoint. Every single dangerous tackle, they're looking at it from a safety standpoint. So what does that mean? That means whoever is doing that challenge, whether it's a 50-50 or not, right? Whether it's a 50-50 or not, the dude that is impacted on that challenge, right? They're looking at his safety and his family. And then when it comes to safety, what's the first thing you think about? Your family or your football, you know what I'm saying? And then Well, you already know what time it is, right? The defender or the person that was going into that challenge gets a red card. Changes the game, 10 men down. You don't know how many minutes is left in the game. They lose the game. It impacts the league. Guess what? And then those few decisions in that match happen in other games as well, which you know what I'm saying, which cause like a ripple effect in the league. Hence why, you know what I'm saying, like it's not good, bro. And it's not good. And it's people. Here's the thing is, and here's the thing that we have to ask ourselves in terms of fans is football better off without VAR? I would argue yes. I would argue yes. It's better without football. You know what I'm saying? I would argue yes because first of all, you may say you're getting done wrong, right? But really, but really, bro, it's like it brings back the emotion. It brings back the emotion into the like even like nowadays, like bro, football doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like yeah, man. It just feels. It doesn't feel like you know what I'm saying. Like it doesn't feel like as good as it was, man. When you score like a 90th minute winner, or when you score like a 90th minute winner, or like you score like a game winning goal, or like an equalizer in the 70th minute. You know what I'm saying? Like it's missing that, man. It's missing that. The almost the anticipation building up. You know what I'm saying? The anticipation building up. And you know what I mean? Like, bro, like linesmen. Think about it. Do we really need linesmen in the game anymore? Is like do we like nah like for real? Do we really need and this is something that like in the next 5 years, if this shit continues, do we really need linesmen anymore? Since we got a fucking computer doing the thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at this point, even referees, do we really need referees going forward if the thing is managed by people in the fucking booth? Like, you know what I mean? This shit is getting stupid, man, and it's catering towards like fucking attackers only, always as always, because that's what pushes the money. But like, that's what pushes the money in the fans. But it's just like, man, it's so heartbreaking to see VAR turning out the way it is. And of course, other people, you know what I'm saying, like fans don't care because they're worried about their own lives, you know what I'm saying, and progressing their own lives. But I just had a deep care for football, man, like for pure football, pure anticipation, pure, you know what I'm saying, pure joy, man. I used to, like, for example, that Tottenham versus Chelsea game back in. Oh shit! That's what. Now, yeah, when Leicester was winning, when Leicester won the league, that Tottenham versus Chelsea game, and the anticipation for that game, and like how that whole thing went down in that game, bro. It was, you know what I'm saying, and Hazard scoring that curveball into the top corner from Diego Costa, like, bro, like. That's what football nowadays is just like missing, man. And it's to the point where like players don't even have control of the game. Like the players that are playing on the pitch don't have control of the game because the computer system is the one that has the full control of the whole entire game. It chooses when to stop. It chooses when to play. It chooses when something is a goal. It chooses when something is not a goal. And we have to ask ourselves as fans: is that how we want football to be justified? Is that how we want football games to be justified? By a computer, not by the players that work hard to be on that pitch, not by the fan, not by the not by the fans that work their asses off to get on those stands. No, we are relying on a fucking computer to fucking call the game. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking atrocious. It's fucking diabolical, man. Shit is crazy. They need to get this shit the fuck up out of here, bro. Simple, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not good for football, bro. I was watching that fucking Chelsea and Spurs game 2 weeks ago? And I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, man? Anyway, man, it's been your boy V Minutes in the building, bro. That's what I think about fucking VAR in football, bro. This shit is ruining the fucking game, bro. Terrible, ruining the fucking game. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Miss the old golden days of football, man. Like when we used to fucking be excited and shit. I used to be watching fucking Premier League highlights on my phone and going, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing when the goal's gonna come, and it's just like, damn. But then you go, oh, VAR, and then it just, and I'll argue like VAR took the whole emotion out of football. If we're really being honest, if you go to a football game, do you still get those thrills that you were getting before COVID, 2019, 2018? Anyway, man, hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and comment what y'all think about that, man. I'll be interested in hearing about that. Peace.